already has a Roa stack done, where Zach hasn't even completed any of those items, and Hoarder holding that 600 gold lead to scale to be that big team fight threat. Here comes the unstoppable onslaught, trying to go after Hoarder. Wilson used the Grand Starfall, but it was a bit short. He has to flash after Hoarder. Does match flashes, but the stun lands first, and Wilson picks off Hoarder. Now the Realm Warp to try and break the fight. Supernova coming back towards the top side with 3 strong. Flash forward of Zyko gets slowed to Denethor. He has to flash as well. Wilson will get polymorph, but the Age of the Assault comes across first. Shoji can't push the damage through. Kim down trying to body block. They can't convert to any of these kills. Finally, Shoji will find one as he remains untouched across his entire fight as the Rise gonna shut down Zach, send him back towards the egg form, but he is getting scrambled like an omelet thanks to Shoji. One more auto will do it, and it's even more gold towards the mid laner of Supernova looking to take over. Has just been much more effective with his global threat ultimate, and he's looking to try and push the tempo even further here to get the red buff away from Wilson. Doesn't find that mark, but he's alive for a teleport right in the enemy jungle. Music's taking a lot of damage though. Zyko first used the wild growth, but here comes Hoarder with that big 30% shield. Hasn't popped the ultimate just yet to transcend this Aatrox. Denethor uses the unstoppable onslaught to ult down and try and make this a 4v5 for Winthrop. They don't have any key engage tools. Wilson not willing to commit that Grand Starfall just yet. And we get into a classic NA ramp, but it looks like Zach takes a bit too much damage, goes into the egg form, and he gets Kim down killed as well. Wilson comes into the background, but he's already lost his mid-lane support. Jumps on top of Shochi, who doesn't get bursted down just enough mobility. Needs space to try and kite out this fight, but he can't get past Hoarder's damage. His health bar's too high, and Supernova will burn down the rest of his squad behind him. Hoarder throwing up the thumbs up as Winthrop get rolled in yet another fight. Boomerangs to very much so hurt every time forward here for Levitate. Like you mentioned, 3 items coming, but Kim Down's looking to get Zyko, gets the quickness charm into the Grand Entrance knockup, and there is a big lifeline cut down to size by Winthrop. Zyko gonna go down.
Take the Baron instantly almost. So that margin of error is so much more difficult.
Or they'll just go after Zach, who's routinely been the target. You were talking about Shoji damage.
It's a little late. That wouldn't.
Ooh, good use of the wall though to slam down Zyko. So he drops first. Lights go back out, but Levitate's damage, man. I mean, he's using the minion wave against Winthrop right now, but Willie has to shift barrier flash away from Hoarder, who's diving under the tier 3 turret. Kim down to mobility, mere inches away from death, but Hoarder won't drop either. Shochi realm warps in his own jungler. And now we get into a bit of a Freaky Friday scenario. There's no wave on the tier 3 turret. Denethor drops into the zombies. Now he's throwing hands with Shochi, forcing his shield out. Winthrop Zyko gonna earn himself the kill. We'll see if Levitate and Shoji can finish this game off because respawns are coming across here for Winthrop. Zach here, flashing after Levitate, who does find his way over the wall. Hoarder TP's in, and the solo lanes, the carries of Supernova will put the bow on top of one of their most complete games of the NACL split so far. Levitate doing damage past the Fountain's resurrection powers. Supernova 1-0 up on the Golden Eagles in style.
Back complete. Oh no, Wilson's gonna keep it. Okay.
Oh my god, Zyko's gonna flash on mobility without flash, but here comes Wilson, comes lightning dash through Zyko, trying to run away, but the knockup lands here for Wilson, and Levitate is far too chunked out to try and make this a turn. And gotta think, if Wilson completes that back, it's a whole different ball game. But in reality, we've got the Golden Eagles with a powerful bottom lane early kill.
In the early game, last game, this game as well. Shochi,
revenge of Shochi.
He said I got one too.
Yeah, he's got it in the bag as well. He's going to reflect away the wind becomes lightning, but Wilson should be here for the trade kill. Music desperately trying to run over. There's a good solar root.
Oh my god.
And Shochi will not live. Tip of the spear comes across here. Wilson will find that trade kill, but Music's got one more briefcase to the back of the head to throw down Wilson. Now the bottom lane might have a look, but just those 2 words, League of Legends based, where if your top laner uses ultimate, well, hold on, mid laners use ultimate. Oh my god! Shochi just pops Zach before he can even Emperor's Divide. Luckily, the jungle and bottom laners of Winthrop are there to cover. But that is a mental win there for Shochi as he well. We talked about the Mel endlessly, but again, the second dragon of the game is spawning at 16 minutes, so we don't have a lot to fight over. Zyko thinks differently, though. Does get caught by that return from Wilson, and Zyko just dies before he can really even do much heavy lifting. Porter kind of walks out of that one. He does have to flash away from Wilson, who's looking for the knockup. He goes all out, but he gets interrupted, knocked out at the start, but he still dashes back towards his jungler. Music holding the front line down. Hoarder walks his way out of dodge, and now Music trying to throw hands here. No maximum dosage just yet. Music flashes to pop it, and now Hoarder re-enters the fray. Zyko wanting to engage, but neither one of his damage dealers are healthy enough to look for this turn. And once again, an extended fight between the Golden Eagles and Supernova has all parties walk out alive. Walk out alive.
Oh,
walk out alive.
Walk out
Porter.
alive.
Oh my god,
Oh,
maybe it's
the bait!
Denethor,
It
the
worked!
roots! Alright, Denethor flashes away from the Pathmaker. Everybody walks out alive, the cross-map arrow! I'm just gonna keep saying
Everybody
it
walks out alive.
Everyone walks out alive. Yeah, we're not even gonna cast anymore. We're just gonna say that over and over again until somebody dies at this point. That's
No. Surely it's fine. We'll say Zach. A very interesting spot.
Holy, yeah, we've got our own Spec Ops campaign coming through here for Zach Incognito. He will get spotted over the wall as Wilson is being heralded by Shochi, just throwing out Solar Snare.
Got him.
And Solar Eclipse. Reflected Ash
Oh,
Arrow back onto
Shochi.
Mobility's head as well. Shochi! That's absolutely disgusting. He sets Supernova up to secure that patented Baron. And now Music looking to turn back, but he doesn't have the maximum dosage. But it's Shochi again, coming through with a triple kill. Denethor trapped in the pit, looking to get one more back to bring down with him. But he won't even find that. Levitate gets the kill. Kim down too late to the party. It's Shochi's world right now, and we're all just living in
They're
it.
going to be able to just walk their way through the Baron and play defense.
Shochi not getting enough inherent value out of his poke, though, and Hoarder is getting walked down. The Baron will be secured here by Music Company, so they get the purple worm. Mobility went chasing after Hoarder, splits away from his team, and that might end up costing them.
Oh
Kim
my
down,
God.
goes down once again. Wilson gonna be cut down to size. It's just the damage of ludicrous proportions out of Shochi, and Levitate's here to clean up where his partner in crime left off. It's another multi-kill for both Levitate and Shochi, and it might just put the cherry on top. A dominating 2-0 showing from Supernova, clearly the better team today in the NACL.
Guys.
Low
There's
Jazz,
no way,
Low
dude.
Jazz smited.
Okay, thank
Stray
God,
spots him
bro.
out, stuns him away, stuns him against the wall just as Griffin smites away
No
his
spell
blue
shit,
buff.
you gotta go.
They've got Karma here, topped off, Redemption fully healthy, full mana. Up trying to chase down as well. Can they get the slow stacking? Array Arcane shifts, but the
What?
bird comes across. Redemption somehow gets the kill. Low Jazz traded out there by Griffin though. First blood to Dorado.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the Dirk's going to be so good.
Oh, the portal
Adam.
from Stray. Adam is flashless. Charm's gonna land. He's trying to dip dodge away from the Sonic Wave, but the Resonating Strike comes
no
through
flash.
nonetheless, and Bradley gets the kill on for Citadel.
Decoy has definitely seen his fair share of play. And especially with Griffin
Griffin.
nearby. Remember, no flash.
Forward hop.
Oh, yeah.
Can he hit the Sonic Wave? The slow didn't land there from Asyla. Griffin biding his time and will connect the queue and find another kill here. 2-0 out on his Lee Sin, and this snowball has left this nation.
Yeah, nice find right after the dragon.
Decoy, oh my god, he's just deleting Bradley. Tempered Fate comes through. Bradley's gonna have to flash. Decoy can match with his own and finds virtually the solo bolo. In fact, it is the solo bolo onto Bradley in the side lane. With the brush, but Redemption sniffs out something amok. Nonetheless, he still face checks and still meets the might of Griffin, who gets rid of him. TP coming from behind, though, as the execution will hit. Paranoia combo means double dash on top of Stray's head. Bradley has to use the shockwave on it too, as Adam does hit the charm, and the Tempered Fate just sets Griffin up for his own demise. 2 kills in an instant. First, hold on though. Oh, I don't know about that shockwave timing. Bradley wanted in, Griffin wanted out, and that really nips this play in the butt for Citadel. They do get the shutdown though onto Low Jazz. Array's starting to cook, but he has to flash himself over the wall to get away from Redemption and Hub. So it's 2 kills, or just a kill, excuse me, over to Citadel. Oh no, it's 2 kills. I was wrong, beat down. It's a silent. Oh my god, Low Jazz flashing the flag attack closer to Griffin. Deadly Flourish isn't going to land, but the Cataclysm will trap Griffin. Aegis Assault to block initial damage, but here comes a first shot to the dome that's not even needed. Low Jazz goes on a killing spree. Now Bradley the next target. Decoy with the miss, trying to jump on top of him as the Emperor's Divide will only delay the inevitable. A double kill back over to Low Jazz. Dorado Gaming bloodthirsty, 16 kills in 19 minutes. Unfortunately, with TP's up, Dorado solos will rejoin the fray, fully topped off. First Nexus turret is down. Here comes the final stand from Citadel, but they don't have the ults, and they're starting to really get hurt by these bouncing boomerangs from Hub. The waves are fully up on the Nexus turrets. Low Jazz gets his ult back up from the start of the fight to the end of the fight. It ends with lights out, and it ends with a Dorado Gaming win. And Stray maybe feeling a bit more confident knowing that Hub went for that mid lane play with the ultimate, and just as the Doctor ordered, Array steps up. Redemption with the Pop Blossom, only gonna grab Stray, but he doesn't have flash, so once the Flag and Drag lands, Low Jazz can commit to grab the kill. Dorado Gaming, another impressive early game showing as a squad.
Especially after what Adam was able to get here. LoJazz, I like that he's not even, he's skipping mid lane. He's like, nope, I'm coming for you, Griffin.
Oh, the old,
Kill him.
Griffin doesn't get it off in time. The dunk down from LoJazz.
In that bot lane, and the pressure that they're going to put here. Oh, Bradley.
Shuriman shuffle onto Adam is going to get the kill before the dive comes through. Nice little maneuver there from Bradley as he throws the thumbs up, recognizing his fate is sealed, but a better fate than he was initially tasked to have if that dive manifests a couple seconds earlier. For the top rope. All right, buddy, I've been talking about your bubble stray. Let's hit one here. Oh, okay. I mean, it's easy when Griffin flashes the stun, but Decoy with the miss doesn't get hit by the bubble. The pop blossom from Redemption
Are you
has
serious?
a current call to this fight. Citadel thought they had the pick. Redemption says no.
I don't know if it's enough, bro.
Well, they have to try. Griffin with the initial engage, LoJazz, flag and drag forward onto Griffin. Decoy on the front line. Oh my god, but Hub took a ton of damage on the backside of that thanks to Bradley. Array rolling, not going to find its mark, but here comes Grand Starfall from Griffin.
Maybe
tries to target Adam instead. Redemption with the pop blossom. Hits onto 3, but the shutdown still comes through onto Adam. Decoy getting shuffled away by Bradley. LoJazz into the GA. Decoy trying to stick through everybody, and the dunk down from LoJazz's Cataclysm ends it with an emphatic punch from the Dorado Gaming jungler. Just like that, it's an ace, and just like that, it may be Dorado's first series win of the NACL split.